Last night's game was spicy. It ended up. Oh!
Hello, and welcome to the Initiative Order. I am your GM for this morning. Thank you for joining us today for The Lost Tomb, Episode 4 of Restoring Harmony, our Dungeons & Dragons Nerds adventure. Before we get into things and I introduce my players, let's give a quick shout out to our wonderful sponsors that help us help you. We've got discounts and more for you. So firstly, Session Zero Clothing, makers of amazing D&D inspired streetwear. If you use code ORDER at checkout, you'll get 15% off your entire basket. Next up is Norse Foundry, makers of beautiful artisan dice. Use code, and there it is, use code TIO15 for, yes, you guessed it, 15% off your order. And next, Roaming Player Gear, With the code Carnaby20, you get 20% off their Dice Tower and Tray combo set. And lastly, we have the wonderful Mythroll Armory, creators of the Tin 20 and Sketch Dice. If you use code INITIATIVE, you get 10% off their whole website. Now, before I turn things over to my player for today, I just want to remind you that we are proud ambassadors of Jaspers Game Day, a nonprofit charity trying to raise awareness to help prevent teenage suicide. Please check out their website for details and assistance. Now, let me hand things over to my player. Who do we have playing Purple the Wizard today?
Hey, it's me! Hello, everyone. My name is April Hill. I am playing Purple the Wizard. It's a level 1 squishy wizard all by itself out here in the wilds of Candyland or whatever world.
It's not... the surrounding areas of Harmony.
Okay. But you can find me at stiletto_assassin on Instagram, stiletto DM on Twitter. Of course, every Monday night, actually just one more Monday night, as Monday is the family of Vault, a Fallout RPG set in the Monday for the finale. I'm probably going to cry. Love my players, love Fallout, but we will be doing some other stuff later on, like miniseries and whatnot. So yeah, happy to be here. Happy to be playing D&D as a little miniature little nerd.
That's great. I will try not to squish you too much, but no promises. So now let's bring things back to the game. It's time to be absolute nerds. The city of Harmony is a lively metropolitan center, a focal point drawing together the hodgepodge of everything that makes this world a wondrous place to live. Across its varied landscape and population, one thing unites the city: its vibrant color. The legend of Harmony's founding tells of a magical spark that ignited the lands in spellbinding hues. Nobody knows the origin of the spark, but many have sought its source in the hopes of discovering the extent of its power. Recently, however, a strange phenomenon has shaken the citizens of Harmony. In the past few weeks, color outages have been reported throughout the city, with very few clues as to what might be causing them. Today, we journey over to the campus of Prism Academy, where Purple the Wizard is in your study, poring over old books about the magical history of Harmony's vibrant color, trying to find an explanation for its fading away. I'm going to ask Purple, at Prism Academy, what sort of student are you?
I'm a studious student. Of course, I dabble in the arcane sugar arts, and I'm very thoughtful. I'm an acolyte. I'm a little nervous, because I don't have a lot of muscle, but I've got a lot of brain muscle. So Yeah, but I'm very studious and very smart.
Okay, excellent. So while you're studying here, roll me a quick history check to see what you're learning about the world of harmony right now.
Okay. Oh God, I rolled in that one. Oh, no. I can't even make it up. It's in that one.
So as you are sitting there reading, the world around you starts to go monochrome and gray. And as you're flipping through your books, you realize that this one that you picked up from the library today is not even in a language that you speak. You picked up the wrong book from the library today, unfortunately. And if you don't go and swap it out, you probably won't be able to study for that big final that's coming up. And the library closes in 45 minutes.
Oh no, I need to hurry.
I'm going to not even worry about shelving the book. I'm going to leave it out on the table because I don't have time for that mess. And I will quickly go and start fingering through the Dewey Decimal, the GUI decimal system.
GUI decimal system, absolutely.
Trying to find
it's a terrible image, but yes.
Trying to find the exact text that I need for my studying.
All right, so yeah, as you're flipping through these gelatinous cards that list where all the books are, make me an investigation check.
Okay, hopefully this will be better. Let's see. That's not great. That's a 12.
A 12? Okay, what is it that you're hoping to find out about these color outages?
Well, I am, so as I'm flipping through, I'm trying to find something that might have to do with light bending.
Okay.
Or the draining of like I'm trying to think of a word, like the draining of essence, I guess would be a word. So I'm trying to find out if there's something that could be powerful enough to drain the essence and the life and color out of large areas of space.
Okay. With a 12, you're not going to find out too much about the actual draining of color, but you are going to find something for that refraction angle that you were looking at. You're going to find a card that lists some information about something called the Gems of Power.
Oh. The everlasting gobstoppers of power.
I will find that, so the card, and then I will immediately look through it real quick, make sure I know exactly where I can find this, and I'm going to go scurry off to try to go find this book in the library to start reading about it as quickly as possible.
Okay, so you actually you flip through it. You're going through the library, and when you get to the spot where the book on the Gems of Power should be, you see an older man standing there with horn-rimmed glasses, actually looking through the same book himself.
Oh, excuse me. Hello. Do I recognize him?
Roll me history check.
Okay. Oh, that's awesome. I rolled a 17 plus 4.
That's good. That's 21. Yeah. So, yeah, you recognize this as Mr. Honeycutt, who actually he's one of the librarians here. He's not the head librarian of this particular library, but he is in that librarian clique, if you will.
Wait, Mr. Honeycutt.
Yes, hello.
I kind of. What are you looking at there, sir?
Well, actually, I'm looking at one of the books on the The gems of power, the ancient relics. Are you interested in such things?
Well, with everything going on, how it's going on, I thought that it might be worth checking out to see if maybe there's something in the book that I can use to help everyone around here.
That's very admirable. That's incredible.
Is that what you're doing?
Yes, as a matter of fact, and
Insight. I answer him.
yeah, you can make an insight check on him.
Okay. I saw your face. 16.
16. Yeah, no, he seems genuine. He does seem like he is trying to help as well. But the way he's looking at you right now, it's as if he is making his own sort of check on you. He sees something in you in this interaction, and he hands you the book. Like, I would be very interested to discover what you find in this. As a matter of fact, I'm a bit late for an appointment with one of the professors right now, anyways. So, here, you may as well check this out.
Oh, thank you. So I can take this with me. I know that we don't have much time before the library closes. Is it okay if I check it out?
Oh, and I'm not on. I was looking at books. I'm not on duty today, so you will actually need to go through the checkout. You can't just take it from the shelf and talk to a librarian. You need to go through the checkout process.
Okay.
It's formalized. Okay, right. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. And he goes off. He gives you one last sort of like curious look at a student that would be looking at a book on this subject. And you go off to check out this book.
Mm-hmm. I approach the desk and just this today, please.
Oh, yes, okay. We will we'll check you out right here. Do you have your card on you?
Oh,
I start fumbling through my bag. I fumble through my pocket. Oh.
Have a lot of things.
Understandable. And the librarian on duty scans you through. You have the book, and you are now leaving the library with this book on the gems of power. If you'd like to actually look into it more.
Yes, I would find. Is it like what time of day? Like, is there light out? Is it?
Yeah, the library is closing, but more like the end of the school day than the end of like sunlight day. So let's say it's around 4 p.m. You know how those university libraries always close right at 4 p.m.
Nope. Hey, maybe in this realm.
Yeah.
I will find a nice spot out on the courtyard, if there is one, if there is such a thing underneath.
Oh, absolutely. You're out on the courtyard. You're sitting near a tree right near the pavement where some like Locava fishmen are doing sick kick flips on their skateboards. So.
Oh, I will back up a little ways away from them because I don't trust them. Those are very dangerous and that could cause bodily harm. And I don't want one accidentally flying up and hitting me in the face and breaking my glasses. So I will find a place a little bit further back and I'll be watching them, making sure if anybody gets hurt, I will help them.
Sure.
But
you know what?
Opening my book and putting my.
I'm gonna do athletics checks for them to see how they do.
Are you really? I should have got one. Oh, God.
Yep. So as you said that, they one goes up a ramp and tries to do a flip, but just literally falls back on their back.
I will shut my book, stuff it into the bag.
Oh, what seems to be the problem? Did you get hurt? These things are very dangerous.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, shouldn't you know, it happens. It happens.
Mm-hmm.
I just need a soak. I gotta, it's almost on my 4 hours anyways. I gotta get in there.
Well, yeah. Okay. Will y'all help him? I don't know if he should be walking. Him.
Him, yeah.
Okay. I don't know if he should be walking. That looks very painful. You took a nasty spill.
I'm all right. It's a little dizzy. The his friends do come and like pick him up. He looks a little injured, to be quite honest.
Maybe you should go see the school nurse.
Yeah, I think that's where we'll go.
Okay.
So
Next time, wear protection.
Yeah, I mean, they had helmets and appropriate padding, but you know, with
Next
an
time,
one,
maybe you wear a spacesuit around your whole entire body.
maybe. Thank you. Hey, what's your number? No, Glenn, we're going. Okay.
I don't have
Sorry
a sending stone on me. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. He just hit his head. It's not the appropriate time. She was not into you. She cared about you because you fell and hit your head.
Oh, well, it's true. I will go back to my book.
All right.
Like watch them walk away, being very confused. Go back and sit and start reading my book.
All right, cool. Roll me a history check at advantage here because you're
good at advantage.
reading
My
a
first roll
tome
was
that you can read.
History.
Okay,
That is going to be a. Where is my history? A 12 again.
12. Okay. So as you're reading this, you're actually, you're reading the appropriate book right now. So I will tell you, you're reading about these gems of power. You know that there are between 5 and 6 of them. There are, it's some historical legends. So it's tough to know the exact number. But you know that these are gems that they are partially responsible for giving the light and color to Harmony. With a 12, you don't quite know exactly how they work, but you know that these gems of power, once brought together, can almost recreate what gave the color to this world in the first place.
I am, let's see. Do I have someone I would trust giving this information to? Like one of my professors or the leader of the school or somebody that like.
Well, the leader of the school is Headmaster Gustava.
Okay. I would probably bring that up with them just to maybe since I feel like I'm a little bit in over my head. I might bring it up with them.
Okay, cool. First, roll me a perception check.
Okay. Oh, not bad. Where's my 17.
17, great.
Yeah.
You do notice sort of in the grass nearby you, maybe near a bit of the the skateboarders had like some bags of chips there that they have left on the ground trying to get their friend to the school nurse. You do see a pigeon that's standing there, and the pigeon isn't eating but rather looking directly at you.
Do I speak pigeon?
I don't believe you do. But what it does is it gives you that, and it flies up, sort of making a beeline to the tower at the top of the school where you actually know Headmaster Gustava's office is.
I feel like I'm being watched. Maybe I should go. I'm gonna go up there, just in case. What could something go wrong?
So you make your way through the school. You've been on this campus many times. So I'm not going to make you roll for how to get to the headmaster's office. But you get there, you climb those stairs, and you get to the door of his office.
I will knock very, urgently,
One moment. And you hear this man get up out of a chair and come over and opens the door. We thought so. And as you come in, you look in and you see Professor Honeycutt or Mr. Honeycutt is actually sitting in a chair in Headmaster Gusta's office.
Oh, hi. Oh, this is who you were meeting with today.
Yes.
I wasn't sure.
Yes, I needed Headmaster Gustava to do a bit of mending for me.
Oh. Well, I did some digging through the book that you let me borrow, and I do think that there are these gemstones. We probably already know this because you were looking at the book too, and you're a lot more intelligent than I, a lowly student, but there are these gems of power, and I think that if we bring them together, that maybe we can somehow fix the color situation that we have going on here.
Headmaster Gustava looks at Mr. Honeycutt and says, "You are right. You generally am about these things." And make me a perception check here.
Oh, no. I rolled 3 plus 1, 4.
A 4, you don't really notice anything off the bat until Headmaster Gustava starts chuckling a little bit. And he goes to his desk, and there is this item covered in cloth. And you see him, he unwraps the cloth, and there are pieces of a red gemstone there.
Is that one of the gems of...
It most certainly is.
Oh.
Unfortunately, it got broken, and so I was asking Headmaster Gustava to restore it. Yes, I think we could do something about this, but Mr. Honeycutt was also speaking about a different gem, the violet gem.
Oh. And where is that?
Well, that is actually something that we were hoping you could tell us.
Oh, well,
In the book, did it give locations of or speculative locations of where these might be found?
It didn't. It was sort of just about the mystery of them, and it said they had been lost.
Oh, well, in the book, I hadn't found anywhere that it said that where these would be located, that really they could be anywhere. They've been lost, but you found that's a piece, though, right? It's not the whole piece, right? The whole gem.
You see, as Headmaster Gustava opens the cloth, it is like the whole piece. It's like the gemstone has been broken into several pieces, and you see that he is he's casting a spell and sort of raising them up in front of him so that they can, they're coming together. It's not something that's happening instantly, but it is something that he's working on.
He's casting mending as a ritual.
Yes. But maybe a little more than a simple cantrips level of magic in mending. It's requiring a little bit more. If you were to do a 9th level mending, maybe that's what this is,
Okay.
Oh, why would you think that I would know the location of what color did you say it was? Violet?
The violet one.
Oh.
Yes. Well, I'm aware that you might not know where it is, but you seem like someone who would investigate these things, somebody who would put it to the task of finding it. And the fact that your heart wants to help Harmony means a lot. It's not just intellectual exercise as it might be for many of these people here.
I'm not very physically strong, that's for sure, but I if I could help in any way, I certainly would try my best.
Well, it's not something that we want getting out, so we can't bring the other professors in on it, and we unfortunately, Headmaster Gustavo, the only one I trust here, is probably going to be busy repairing this other gem. But we do have this artifact. And he pulls out a small sort of fist-sized chunk of amber.
Oh.
This is the Amber Runestone. And as you look at it, you do see that there are like a number of runes carved into it that you are visible in different forms of light as you look at it.
Well, what does it do?
Well, as the legend says, it does have some magical properties of its own, but it could also, if you're able to decipher those runes, lead you to the Violet Gem.
Well, the library, I think, is probably closed by now. And
I'm going to inspect the runes closer. Are these something that I would be able to identify without research, or?
Research would probably help, but if you want to just look at it and decipher it on your own, you can make me an Arcana check.
Okay. Oh, okay. Maybe 16. I keep rolling 16s and 12s. This is very strange.
Those are odd numbers. Say, some people do 1s and 20s, you do 16s and 12s.
Good. That's not bad. Your first roll was a 1.
With a 16, with one successful check, you can't decipher all of the runes, but you do decipher this one chain of runes that say 12, 2. Yeah, you're gonna want to write this down.
Yep.
Okay. Wizard Adventure, we got puzzles. 12, 2, 9, 24.
Oh my gosh. 12, 2, 9, 24.
19.
Oh.
36.
I see.
6.
12, 2, 9, 24, 19, 36, 6.
Yes.
Okay. The 19 doesn't fit. What the heck? Okay, well, these all appear to be numbers. I don't know what they mean. Maybe it's a coordinates, maybe it's...
Does this ring a bell at all? Like, looking at these numbers?
I will tell you right now, these numbers in isolation to you right now do not mean anything.
Yeah.
So there are more runes on the stone.
6, 30, the 19 throws me off. Like, that's the one number that I'm like, but why? Okay.
Okay, well, this is a good start. Maybe this is a combination to open something, or...
It's highly possible. You mentioned the library being closed. Headmaster Gustavo. And Gustavo, please bring this back. And he hands you the key to the library.
This is the best day of my entire existence.
And not check. You can use the books, start checking them out, and please do not tell anybody. Do not tell the frat. Do not tell Graviturgy House. And he hands you the key.
Graviturgy is one of my favorite schools of magic. Okay.
Yes, well, unfortunately, they are also the pranksters of the campus. It seems like I can't go out a door without a bucket of water that has been held up.
Sorry. Oh, okay. I promise I won't tell anybody from Graviturgy.
Or, I mean, really, any of this is a secret thing, but and bring back the this is a one purpose thing. She's fine, Headmaster Gustava. We can trust her.
I will do my best. And you can trust me.
All right, and he's continuing his ritual mending to restore this red gem, this crimson gem, and you do have access to the library now if you would like to go do additional research.
Is the nurse's office on the way back to the library? I would
Absolutely, it is.
Okay, I want to go check on the dumb skateboarder.
Okay. Yes.
just before, just as it's on the way.
All
Might
right.
as well.
Yeah, you're walking down the hall, and you see to the door of the nurse's office, and you do hear that telltale from no. I was gonna say you hear a heart monitor. Maybe you do. Beep, beep, beep.
Oh, hello. How are you feeling? Any better?
Ah, book girl. Oh man, yeah. I needed to get my soak on. I'm feeling better now. It had been like 4.5 hours since I had last submerged. So yeah, I'm doing better now. Still kind of hurts. How about you?
Oh, well, I've been tasked with a very important mission from the headmaster, and I'm on my way to the library. So, but this was on the way, so I was just making sure that you're fine, that you're okay, that you didn't break anything.
Isn't the library closed?
Well, maybe.
Maybe.
Or maybe
What do you
isn't.
got going on, book girl?
Very important mission. I'm top secret, can't talk about it. But very important from the headmaster, in fact.
Come on.
You can't tell anybody, you promise?
No, yeah, no.
Is anybody else in the room with us?
The nurse is there.
Okay.
But it's a big room. You could make me a stealth check if you wanted.
Okay. Oh, dude, I'm like not stealthy, but that was not a bad roll. 17.
17. Yeah, no, she the nurse is busy with the popsicle sticks on the other side of the room.
Okay. So you know how everything is getting very not as bright and vibrant as... Well, it has something to do with, and I pull out the book. There are these stones, and apparently these crystals, they once brought together, they could help fix everything. And the headmaster seems to think that I could find one of them.
You can stop these color outages?
I mean, I could try.
You're so cool.
I know, right?
I squeal.
This is like the best day of my life. I got the key to the library. I get to help with the super secret mission. Oh my god!
You need help?
Yeah, I don't think you're in any position.
Yeah, he is literally like got like head bandages on and like a cast. So
I don't think that you're in any position to. I think you need to sit there and rest. But
Yeah, all right. Yeah. Anyway. Hey, good luck. Here, you want... I want to give you something. You want to take my board?
oh, I wouldn't know how to. I promise to take good care of it.
I don't want to be rude, and
All right.
And plus, I don't think that you should be writing it on it anyway.
Yeah, I'm probably. Yeah, we'll be all right. I probably don't need it right now. So,
I'll take it.
all right, you got a
Like,
skateboard.
Out of kindness of the gesture, not wanting to refuse it.
Okay. Well, maybe when I get back, I'll see you around.
oh yeah, me and my boys at Graviturgy House will just like.
Oh no!
Don't worry.
By the way, the buckets of water.
Right? Oh my God! Oh yeah.
Remember, don't tell anybody. Okay, promise.
He will not remember this conversation.
Okay.
He is really out of it. Don't worry.
Okay. Okay. Then I will wave goodbye and head towards the library, like with a little pep in my step, with the key and the book and the information and the skateboard.
And a skateboard, and I assume like sticking out of your backpack right now.
with my quarterstaff.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
All right, and you head in the library. You use the key. You get in there. You have access to all the library's tomes.
Ooh. Okay. Even like the areas, are there areas in the library that are usually sealed off that people can't, like, that we're not allowed to go?
You have the headmaster's key.
I immediately go to those areas. Like,
Okay.
I don't even care about anything else. I'm just like, I want to go see the things that I've not been allowed to see, because I can.
Yeah, absolutely. Is there anything in particular you're looking up in here?
Yes, I will be looking more into the gemstones. Right, gemstones or crystals? What was the
Gems. The gems of
okay.
power.
Okay, I will be looking specifically for more information in the private section.
Okay.
About those. Yes.
Cool. Make me investigation at advantage.
Okay. Okay, cool. I got an 11 and a 15 plus 4, 19.
19 is wonderful. You are going to learn some lore.
Yes. I love lore.
So you learned that these gems can actually be used to track down the location of the prismatic well. It's a well that, like a regular well contains the water that you would draw up to sustain a town. This well is the origin point for all of the color in Harmony. It is a well that invigorates the population and allows good-hearted creatures to experience feelings of happiness and togetherness when at full strength. And you know that these gems, when brought together, can either invigorate the well or collapse it.
Okay. The gems can either be used to
make it stronger or weaker. Yeah. Yeah, it's the wielder of the gems who determines their use.
Okay.
I will furiously be taking notes, being gentle with these texts because they are old and private and sacred.
All the while I'm listening to make sure that, like, there's nobody else coming into the library.
Yeah, no, dead quiet.
Just the way I like it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably like early evening right now. So like sun is setting, it is getting a little dim in there. It's got that wonderful like sunset light coming in the windows of the library.
I don't know why they don't keep this place open around this time. This is beautiful.
Okay. So I will be taking these notes. Is there any okay, so the gems can be used to find the location of the well and then used to help or diminish the well, or
yes,
make it greater or lesser. Okay.
And you got a 19. Would you also like to look up anything on this runestone?
Yes, and I would also yes, the runestone and Well, the runestone could probably help me find Violet, right? That's what I was.
Yes.
Okay. So I probably wouldn't find any information on Violet, but I would, yes, like to look up that any information on the stone.
Okay, so in order to decipher more of the runes, I'm going to have you roll another Arcana check, but this time you can do it at advantage.
My first roll was a 19. My second roll was a nat 20.
Oh, yes,
Oh.
absolutely. So what happens here is, you know, you have that sunset light coming in through the library windows. But also, you've been here at this library for enough time that you have attuned to this runestone.
Oh.
And it actually starts to glow itself. It glows with this amber light, shedding bright sunlight in the area where you are for about 15 feet, and then dim light out from that. It is this radiant runestone.
Ooh.
And you can make out more of the actual symbols and runes on there, and you actually see that, I believe, I'm just looking at the languages that you speak, if we can see, you know that it is some runes that are written in Sylvan. And also this color, as lit up, it is very bright and colorful. Like the colors are more saturated in this library at this point. And you can read in Sylvan, attune the stone to light the way. At Herald's crypt, one kneels to pray. Turn my skull, then bow your head, lest you who seek now join the dead. Once in my tomb, my name speak thrice. A gift of sunlight is the price. And I'm also just going to pop that in the chat for you so that access.
Okay. Oh, good. Thank you. Because I was writing it down and I was like, I got the gist of it.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure you got it all. And you have heard of Herald's Crypt.
Oh.
It is a place that is ordinarily off limits to students, where the former headmasters and professors of Prism Academy are buried.
Oh. Do I know who this Herald is?
It's herald is in the description, like a herald of knowledge or something like that.
Okay.
Yes. But yeah, you know of this. You've seen the iron door that actually leads to it, which some of the students have called the flower door because of the flowers carving on it. So you know the location of this door, but students are not allowed in.
Bring me Herald. Okay. Oh, I'm going to carefully write down this whole little riddle, or directions, and make sure that I have it down perfectly so that I don't mess anything up. And I will take one last look around at the beautiful sunlight coming into the little library that's all mine for this moment. And I will gently put back any books that I had taken out as if I were never there, and I will make my exit and head toward... Oh, wait, actually, no. It's getting dark, right?
Yeah.
I need sunlight. I could probably.
Which has been shining off of, out from the Amber Runestone,
Right,
and
right.
because you're attuned from it now,
Yes.
you can now essentially you can have it do that at will as an action.
Okay.
That is its magical property, that it is able to shine sunlight.
And it feels like it's radiant sunlight, not just light.
Yeah, it is sunlight. It is sunlight.
Making sure.
Mechanically, it shines bright light in 15 feet and dim light for 15 feet beyond that.
Okay.
I believe where I have the Amber Runestone right here. Yes, and you can also use a bonus action to expand and reduce its radius by 5 feet.
Oh, fancy. Okay, then I will not wait until morning. I will head there now.
Okay.
And I'll be like, as I'm coming out of the library, I'm going to be looking around to see if anybody noticed that I went in and that I had the key. And I'm not going to be like very stealthy about it. I'm just like, kind of like.
Are you trying to show off that you've got access to the library?
I mean, I'm not going to like yell it out, but if there's anybody out there, I'm not going to make it not obvious that I was in there and that I have the key. I'm just going to be like, yeah, like I have the key. Yes, I know. I'm cool. I'm such a nerd,
yes,
but I'm cool.
You see, I'm trying to come up with a color name off the top of my head from what I see around the room. There's so many basic ones we've already used.
What about blue? You said remember we're talking about
blue.
blue.
That's right. All right. You see Blue, who is honestly a bit of your rival for valedictorian this year. Jaw just dropped.
I'm going to be like twirling the key around as I come out the door. I'm going to be shutting the door, locking it, twirling it around.
She's not saying anything to you, but she's just like,
What? I'm
And-
a special edition from Headmaster. Very top secret to talk about it.
so as you mean girl past her,
God.
you make your way over to the location of the flower door, and before you get in there, that's where we'll take our break.
Okay. Oh.
We'll return when you are at the opening of Harold's Crypt at the flower door.
Who is this, Harold? We'll find him.
All right, we'll see you in 15 minutes. Okay. Hello. Where last we left off, Purple the Wizard was just about to enter Harold's Crypt. They are standing in front of the flower door, which has no real handle or lock. It is just this essentially rectangle carved into the wall with this intricate flower pattern.
I am going to I see I will light up my stone.
Sure, you just do it.
Yeah.
And the stone starts to glow. It radiates this light, and as it touches this door, which is in a corner of the school without any windows, it is usually a dark corner. You see the flowers on the door actually start to bloom a little bit, and their leaves expand. And as they do this, the door starts to rotate, and you are able to enter Harold's Crypt.
I'm gonna see if anybody's around. Is anybody around?
I'll roll for that. Again, Blue just happens to be walking by. What?
And I'm going to kind of I'm a nerd, so I don't have hair, but I guess I'll just like kind of like pep step my way into the crypt, holding my little glowstone. So
absolutely, I love that. Yeah, and it closes behind you. This is a dark hallway with steps leading down 30 feet. However, you do have your Amber Runestone, so it is essentially daylight to you right now.
okay, I will begin to slowly make my descent into the tomb with my light, being very careful as I step.
Okay, so I just want to get...
Actively looking for traps.
Yes, actively. I appreciate
No
that.
Twizzlers.
I always appreciate a player that is actively looking for traps.
Yes. There are any
so
Twizzler lines that I might trip over, or nerd rope. I wanted to get some nerd rope candy to eat on stream, but I did not.
I feel like a nerd rope here would actually just be like a bunch of nerds holding hands. So you get to the bottom of the stairs, and I will say, you come up at the end of this corridor, a door, another stone door, and on it is inscribed a riddle. It says, "Dust a hand cannot clean. Button a hand cannot push. Cog a hand cannot freeze." And you're standing there in front of this locked iron door covered in dust. What do you do?
Does it have something to do with my brain, my mind? Cobwebs in my brain? I don't know.
The door is covered in dust. You do see a lot of dust.
I'm gonna prestidigitation. I would like to use prestidigitation to clean the door.
Purple has remembered they're a wizard.
Yes, I was like, wait a minute.
You cast prestidigitation, and the dirt cleans off. It is a sparkling iron door. Now that the dust is gone, you can see a small button in the middle of the door.
I will use. Let me see. Is it a cantrip? I forget. I will use Mage Hand to push the button.
You
Is
use
this a
Mage
thing?
Hand.
Am I like doing it right? I'm so excited.
100% so far. That hand comes out of you and clicks the button in place. it whirls, and a section of the door, like the door that part slides open to reveal cogs whirling away inside the door.
Oh no, this is the part that I'm not sure about. What was the last part of the riddle?
Cog a hand cannot freeze.
Oh, I'm gonna Ray of Frost it.
You do that, and the cogs stop, and you hear possibly in another part of the door other cogs start to whirl up, and a small mechanical mouth appears on the front of the door that says, "Enter."
Your face?
And you hear a click of the door unlock.
I don't want to go in your mouth. I'm sorry.
No,
okay.
Please no. Just door.
Okay. Okay. I like.
This is why we had to stop this area being accessed by students.
I was concerned. Kept feeding the door
Cannot
thing.
eat more Doritos. So you're finally in Harold's Crypt proper.
Okay.
It's a stone room, a sacred place that honors the headmasters of Prism Academy. The walls of this 50-foot-long hall are lined with alcoves, each one holding the tomb of a former headmaster. It is well maintained. The brass fittings are polished, and the floors are freshly mopped. And Purple, you've heard a lot about this place in your time at Prism Academy. Harold's Crypt is venerated by all of the faculty, and you see the tombs of former headmasters in the alcoves along the walls, and flowers and notes of appreciation are laid out before the tombs in silent reverence. Roll me a history check here.
Ooh, great. That is a 23.
A 23. You've also heard that the tombs are warded with powerful magic for anyone who would disturb them.
I'm not touching any of that.
So you do see before you how it looks is there are essentially 7 alcoves, 3 on the left, 3 on the right, and 1 at the front. All have like a plain door in front of them.
I will look.
And yes.
Yes. I'm going to see if is there a skull on any of them? Are there?
You don't see that. Let's say I want this to match what I what I have here on the map, so I'm not confused. So let's just say on the left hand side, going from the bottom to the top, it goes A, B, C. D is the one at the very top, and then E, F, G from top to bottom on the right hand side. So going clockwise from the bottom left, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So if you want to look at one of these doors, please tell me which one you're looking at.
Can I look at the first? The A. I'll look at A. Real quick. Yes.
Cool. You do see engraved on the front, Professor Magilicus, Conjuration, 848 to 1012.
Okay.
And also engraved on the door is the line, the second founding member of Prism Academy.
Okay. So, I don't know. This is gonna be weird, but I will. On the stone, can I find the rune that was 2 and like touch the door with it?
Sure. Nothing happens though.
Okay. The first one is the second. Okay. And what was their name again?
Professor Magilicus, Conjuration.
Okay.
Okay, I'll go to the B then.
Okay. This one says Professor Philomena, enchantment, 462 to 1036. The third founding member of Prism Academy.
Okay. Okay.
Just do that. Oh, that was tune B.
Okay. Okay, I'll go to the next one.
Okay. Tomb C. Professor Orm, necromancy.
Well, I don't like that.
1059 to 1106. He investigated far into the shadow realms.
Okay. And the next one. Yeah, I'll go to the one at the far. So the D.
Here, the one at the top, D.
Yeah.
Professor Waziti, divination, 1027 to 1109. He opened the doors to the cosmos.
Interesting. I'm just gonna keep going around.
Sure. So I'll just read them all
Yes, I will
out here
keep
for
going
you,
around,
and I'm pasting them in the
picking up on
chat for you as well.
Okay.
Tomb E, Professor Alexandra, transmutation, 1023 to 1124. She was nature's mystery and magic made flesh. Professor Althea, evocation, 1105 to 1202. She who hurled the fire. Professor Wigglewumpus, illusion, 1050 to 1319. Voted the most fun professor ever by the students of Prism Academy 200 years in a row.
Okay.
So I am just going to paste those in there as well, so you just have access.
That's conjuration, evocation. Those are both evocation spells. Divination spell. Detect magic? Can I cast detect magic in the room?
Ooh, you detect a powerful ward on each of these doors.
Ooh, and I would do it as a ritual to not
Sure.
use a spell slot. Gosh. Okay. Don't know what to do. Okay. Gosh. Okay. So does the divination? There was a divination one, right? Transmutation. Does that like do anything when I cast that? The D tomb. It doesn't do anything when I cast a divination spell.
No.
Let me see these numbers. That's 19.
But you do see now, essentially, this detect magic. You see like a glyph appear on each of the doors.
Okay. I see the ending numbers on all of these match up with the runestone. Are there any like buttons or things like buttons or doors like a way to open them?
There's there are doors. There's handles.
Okay. Can I open? When I looked at the numbers on the runes, was that a specific pattern? Or was it like, did I get those numbers, the 12, 2, 9, 24, 19, 36, 6? Is that like an ordinal like code? Like, or was it just, these are the numbers that are on this runestone?
They did appear in sequence.
Okay, so there was a sequence. Okay, that's okay.
Yeah.
So, can I try to open the first one. Oh wait, hold on. Let me read the thing again too. Okay. Okay. I don't want to die. Okay. I'm going to go to Tomb A and try to open it.
Okay.
I
You
think.
open the door to Professor Magillicus's tomb.
I'm not going to look inside of it.
And as you do, that glyph that had appeared disappears. And inside, you do see a bas relief on a coffin of a wizard holding their wand aloft. On essentially a sarcophagus.
Okay.
That's in here.
Okay. Can I I guess I don't know if I'm gonna investigate it. I don't know if I want to open it.
So that's up to you.
Does it seem like I could open it? Like, can I
I mean, yeah. I mean, I would ask you to make me a strength check to push the lid off the sarcophagus, if that's what you wish to do.
Plus 12. Again, a 12. What's wrong?
I know, 12s and 16s. I'll say this is a DC 10 for any of these sarcophaguses. So you are able to push this off, and inside is the corpse of Professor Magillicus. You see, I believe it was the second founding member of Prism Academy, lying in repose in their tomb, and in their robes.
I don't know what to do. Oh my gosh. Who is it gonna be? So okay. I guess I'll go to. Gosh, I don't know. Oh, did you say it was there was like a wand? Is it an actual physical wand, or was it just a?
It was that was the carving on the top of the sarcophagus, was the wizard holding their wand aloft, and now you do see essentially the corpse buried in their robes.
Okay. Do they have any magical items on them that I could?
Are you searching the corpse?
I am a wizard. No, I won't touch it. I won't disturb it. That's weird.
You're not? Okay.
I'm not. I won't yet. But I will leave this open just like I have it here, and then I will go to Tomb F, Althea.
Tomb F, Professor Althea.
I'm gonna open that one.
Again, the glyph disappears as you open the door.
Okay.
And in this tomb, you see the same, a sarcophagus. The carving on this one is a wizard with an intense expression encircled by a wreath of fire.
Oh. Yeah, application, that would make sense. Again, I'm going to try to open it up.
Give me that strength check.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. I don't know why you just decided to kick this one off, but it just goes and smashes the lid of the sarcophagus off the other side of the room.
That one was a lot lighter than I thought.
Colors here get bright and colorful as you do so, in a chromatic explosion.
Ooh. Sorry. Rest in peace. I will go to the next one. The 9. Where are you? Tomb D. ZD.
Tomb D, Professor Wazidi. In here, carving is a wizard with his hands on a globe.
Okay, I open it.
Open this one, strength check.
I'm not even kidding. It's a nat 20.
It is this highly saturated world gets even more colorful and saturated as again it's as if it's been greased, that you just whack it off there again, crashes against the other side.
Oh no.
And the corpse of Professor Wazidi is in there with a look on his face like he knew this was going to happen.
Oh no. I think it's working. Everything looks very colorful. Or I'm doing something horribly wrong. I will go to Professor Alexandra. Transmutation. Right. I will do the same. And this time it's a 14. I'm going to open it and it's a 14.
Okay, so this one you don't kick it off this time. This time it is just a push and it falls to the edge. Before you did that, the carving was of a wizard surrounded by farm animals and other magical creatures, and she lays there in repose in her Prism Academy robes. And again, you're not searching any of these, right? You're just opening them up and.
For now, just want to see. Oh, for now, wiggle, wiggle. Wumpus.
Professor Wiggle Wumpus. Where is his? Right there. Yes. And this one, the carving was of a gnome wizard surrounded by all manner of little mechanical trinkets and toys.
I rolled a 15 to open.
Okay, and you get, as you do it, this one you push it, and it's like this little like hydraulic thing comes out and like raises it up, like it's a 4-poster bed instead. And he's laying there in his robes, and actually on top of him is a small wind-up duck.
I want to investigate the duck further because this looks interesting.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like it is a little mechanical object that, you know, when you wind it, that will power the mechanism for it to then do something.
Oh, okay. Okay, I will not do that yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to. I will go to Philomena next.
Okay. Again, each time you're opening these doors, the glyph is disappearing.
Okay. I hope that's good.
This one, carving of a wizard.
It's not a good thing. Oh no! Wait, is it still lit up?
Sorry, what did you roll?
Wait, 7. 7, but is my stone still lit or is it dimming as I open all of these?
You control the stone via, you're attuned to the stone. You control it via an action or in
okay,
whether or not. Yeah, so it's okay. You rolled low this time, so you're not able to get the sarcophagus open here. It's a much heavier one. And this one has the carving of a wizard who looks much like the statue of Professor Philomena that is in the center of Prism Academy. So you've walked by this statue a lot, and you just notice it. It's a carving of her in a wooded glade, holding an open book in one hand and a wizard's staff in the other.
Oh.
But unfortunately, you cannot get this sarcophagus open.
Dang it. Okay, I will go to the last one, which is Orm, the necromancy.
Professor Orm. So you go in here, and the carving is of a wizard holding a human skull in his hand.
Is the carving, does it look like the carving, like that I could manipulate the carving? The skull?
I think so.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, I'm going to not open his. I'm going to, like, I don't know. I'm going to try it out. Sure. I'm going to kneel down.
Okay.
I'm going to, like, try to manipulate the carving of the skull.
Sure. Yeah. As you do it, you are able to turn the skull 180 degrees.
Terrified. What's going to happen? I'm looking away, by the way.
Let me do
and
it.
then I'm going to say orm,
Okay.
orm. And then I'm going to like lift up my stone, but still not looking. Beetlejuice. And then look away.
Beetlejuice.
Thrice.
Yes,
Orm.
So what happens here is the back wall raises up very slowly to reveal an 8th door. And carved here is Professor Prism, Abjuration, 329 to 982, the first founder of Prism Academy.
Oh, I wonder why they were hidden back here.
Okay. I mean, I'm curious and I've been sent here, and so far everything seems fine. So, I'm not a thief. Like, I want to go like loot the bodies of all of these dead professors, but then I'm a little cute little wizard person, and I don't think I would do that. I'm going to just go in and kind of look around this hidden tomb.
Okay, as you enter the room, in the middle of the room rests a stone sarcophagus atop a black marble pillar. The sarcophagus is carved with arcane symbols and the inscription, Zimandius Prism, founder of Prism Academy. And on the lid is the carving of a sleeping wizard. Clasped in the wizard's stone hands is a brilliant violet gem.
I found it!
About the same size as the red gem you saw in Headmaster Gustava's office earlier.
Ooh, I did it! Now what do I do? Well, he just said I had to find it. He didn't actually say I had to bring it back to him.
I'm going to like take the runestone and I'm like gonna touch it to the violet crystal. I'm curious if it lights up or if it does anything.
Yeah, you put it there, and the runestone does glow and filters this wonderful violet light through the room.
Oh, this is pretty.
It's this beautiful. It's this almost like stars and constellations around you. If you had a viral tweet, someone would pay you $20 to advertise this. It is.
It's what I've always dreamed of. Okay. I know it's here now. And this is just the carving of it, or this is the stone itself?
It's the carving of the wizard, but it is the stone. It is the gem itself.
Okay. I'm just gonna see if it's loose, like if it's able to easily come out. I'm not gonna forcefully take it out. I'm going to use Mage Hand to try to just wiggle it out, or see if it's loose enough to just let me pick it up.
Sure. Make us.
I don't know.
I want you to make a Mage Hand strength check.
Okay. And it uses my modifier, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so essentially do it with your spellcasting modifier.
Okay. Yeah. Wait, not mage armor, mage hand. I just want to double check the lingo on it.
Yeah, in case there actually is language for this.
I know that you can't do anything more than 10 pounds, but I rolled a 13 and my strength is a +0, so a 13. And as long as it just can't be over 10 pounds. So
okay. So unfortunately that gem does it's still catching on the stone wizard's fingers that are there.
Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave. Oh, is there anything else in here? Is it just the sarcophagi?
There's just the sarcophagus there.
Okay.
But you are seeing, you have the rune stone out there, and its runes are glowing with the words of that poem.
Wait, which one? There's another one. Oh, the same one.
The same one.
The turn head thing, the skull thing.
Yeah, that whole.
Attune the stone, light the way at Harold's Crypt. One kneels to pray. That one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's the same thing. Because I already did the thing.
Roll me an Arcana check.
Okay. Yes.
To see how we feel about this.
Okay. Yeah. I'm stuck. I got a +6, so that's a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Yeah. You did the thing, but did you do the thing where you needed to do it?
Maybe
did you just
not.
do extra things?
I did extra things. Okay. Gosh, can I try to? I don't want to open his. I'm gonna try to open his. I'm gonna do it. Oh, I can't do it. I rolled a 7. I tried to open it. I just rolled a 7 strength to try to open it.
Okay. Rolled a 7 strength. That's okay. Let me. I want to get to the part here where it actually says about these, because I want you to know that this is what is written. Where is it?
Okay.
I thought we were past this here. So, trying to break into a tomb triggers the glyph. When triggered, the glyph erupts with magical energy in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on the glyph.
Oh no.
The sphere spreads around corners. Each creature in the area must make a DC 17 dexterity saving throw.
But my dex isn't high enough. I rolled a 14, 15, 16. I just fail.
So there is this crackle of sound from in here. From the glyph that now lights up on the center of the coffin of the sarcophagus. We're going to see it in slow motion.
Oh no.
As it moves out towards you, and Purple goes to dive away from it, but just gets caught in it. A creature takes 10d8 thunder damage on a failed saving throw.
Roll all
ones.
ones.
On a successful.
Even if you roll all ones, I'm dead.
If we roll all ones! This is as written for a level 1 character!
Why would they do that to me? I only have 7 hit points. Can you roll any zeros?
What happens here?
Shield?
It was a saving throw.
Oh my gosh, I know there's nothing I can do.
So what happens is you do get blown back. We're going to do it in slow motion. It does come from the tomb. However, it does also break the lid of the sarcophagus, so that the gem is also flying with you. But as this thunder damage gets you, you are just blown back past. Like you are blown out of Harold's Crypt.
Oh my gosh!
You and the gem.
I found the gem. I got the gem.
Are blown right out, and then as you're out there, the explosion reverses and you move forward. and everything that had exploded in that tomb starts to reform. And you are moving forward. The gem goes back into the reformed sarcophagus. You are standing in front of it. Now, Miss Purple. As you turn back, and you see Headmaster Gustava, former chronology professor.
I was like, thank God, chronologist.
You were doing so well up until that point.
I think I made a mistake. I was going to come get you, sir, but...
Please say the headmaster's name.
Okay.
3 times.
Prism.
The fingers unleash as Gustava is like standing there holding time still.
Oh my God.
Now, please. Meet Mr. Honeycutt in my office. I will perhaps be there shortly.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. I'm so sorry that I messed it up. I almost got exploded. Thank you for saving me, sir.
He nods to you as you. This is more important. as you run out of Harold's Crypt.
Do I have the crystal or do they leave it there?
You have the crystal. I'm assuming you took the crystal.
I did if he were like saying that I should take it too.
Okay. Yeah.
Cut. Yes.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, you have the crystal, and I believe you have the duck.
Yes.
And the runestone. Still.
Yes.
So you get out. You start. You know, how at what rate are you heading towards his office?
I am sprinting. I am terrified that my sugar-coated existence flashed before my eyes, and so I'm just booking it.
You're running there. As you're running past the nurse's office, the skateboarder comes in and is like, "Hey, book girl, what's up?" As the explosion now happened.
Oh, that was me. I'm sorry. I can't talk right now. I'll give you your skateboard later. Bye.
That was her? You get up to the headmaster's office, and Mr. Honeycutt is standing there. The reformed red gem is sitting in front of him. What was that sound?
I found the purple. Look, I found the purple gem, but I may have made a mistake. But luckily, the headmaster was there and kind of reversed time, so I didn't die, or I did die, but then I undied, but not like in a necromancy way. So
right.
But I got the purple one.
You got the purple one. You got the purple one. That's wonderful. Don't worry. The headmaster Gustava is a hearty fellow. I think if what might have been a problem for you wouldn't have been such a problem for him.
Well, I hope not. It was very painful, or at least I think it was going to be.
And then you hear this boom as the door slams open, and a debris-covered headmaster Gustava comes in. And he looks at Mr. Honeycutt. Beverly, you are buying the coffee tomorrow.
I'm so sorry.
And Mr. Honeycutt, he takes the red gem and he takes the purple gem from you, and he's as you're leaving the office, he is like, I have to thank you so very, very much for getting this. I wanted to give you a gift, as I have many of the others who have helped us. And he pulls out and gives you this bag if you'd like to investigate it.
Ooh, what's in the bag?
Well, what do you do?
I look in the bag.
I turn the bag inside out. I'm just kidding. I would not do that.
Just looking in the bag, I believe you see some fuzzy objects in the bag.
Ooh, are they tribbles? I put my hand in the bag and try to take something out of the bag.
Okay. Roll me a D8.
Oh, it's a bag of tricks.
I think maybe, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, 18.
What's 18?
On a D8?
Oh, D8, sorry. No, let me find my purple D8. Okay, guys. Purple sparkly D8.
Yeah.
A 1. Sorry.
A 1. A rat scurries out. No. It's please. It's a bag of tricks. You can pull out different animals. That's unfortunately you got not the most impressive, but considering we're still on campus, maybe that's for the best.
I have so many things that I can do with this. I'm very excited to utilize it. And I promise I won't use it in the library.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that very much.
So
perhaps
what do you plan to do with the gems now?
We plan to restore harmony.
Oh.
And he smiles at you. And I think that's where we end.
I died, but I didn't die.
You died, but you did not die.
Oh my god.
You came close. Very well done on figuring out the order of the tombs. That explosion could have happened on any of the tombs if you did them in the wrong order. But we did just have an extra one on Professor Prism's actual tomb because he was the abjuration professor. He likes protecting things.
Yeah.
Dang it.
That was fun.
Thank you. I had a lot of fun as well. And to all of you out there, thank you so much for watching our show today. Before we go, let me just hand over things to my player and let people know where they can find you.
All right. My name's April Hill. You can find me at stiletto_assassin on Instagram, stiletto DM on Twitter, and Monday night, 6:30 p.m. Pacific, playing in the Wasteland with my friends for the finale of Vault, a Fallout RPG set in the Texas Commonwealth in 2177. Yeah, other than that, I run games for Wounded Warrior Project through their Project Odyssey program. It's not streamed. So if you're a warrior that wants to get connected through Wounded Warrior Project, maybe I'll see you in game sometime. So.
Awesome. And you can find me at I'm at Billy Seaguire on Instagram and at the Billy Seaguire on Twitter. I run these nerd games on Saturday mornings, and I also appear bi-weekly on the Initiative Order on Wednesday nights, where I play Duncan Longleat in a game of subterfuge and other words that go with subterfuge. Conspiracies, that's a good one. Thank you, everybody. We're getting close to the end of these Nerds Adventures, and the finale is going to be something. Thank you all so much, and remember to check out our schedules on social media for all the shows we have here on The Initiative Order.